What the heck? Let's do a no ums video for no ums number 69 for September the 9th, 2023. I was gonna go and have a nap, but it's 1:30 and I would probably nap. I was gonna only basically I would nap for the amount of time it's gonna take to do this video, and that would be enough of a nap. So why not? Why not just do a no ums video instead? Well, I just finished a vocal video. So my week is going how my week usually goes, which is gets busy, get busy, and then at the last second, maybe I get something in, maybe I don't. This time I did. I kind of rushed through some prep work because I thought I'd done some prep work for a review of Julian May's Jack the Bodiless, the first in the Galactic Melu trilogy, and no, I hadn't. So I quickly did that, and then I quickly dashed off some thoughts on camera. I haven't rewatched it yet. I've actually had I've actually haven't uploaded videos in a while. I've been continuing to make videos. There, that way I can focus on that little circle there. I've been continuing to make videos, doing my reading out of travels in West Africa by Mary Henrietta Kingsley, which I'm finding a little bit challenging. Not just the names that come up in the book, which it's a nonfiction book about her travels in West Africa in 1893, I think is where it's starting. But also just her syntax is a little bit stiff and sometimes is hard to get around. She's much more fluid when she gets to writing about nature, which is definitely where to go. There's a lot of kind of cringy classification stuff about the natives, which is I read some reviews on Goodreads about this book, and some of them were just like, nope, I noped out of there because this book is just clock full of colonialism and racism and racist colonialism and just all the classifications of and who's superior to who, with obviously the white lady at the top being superior, and all the male experts that she kind of quotes in here as her support being, I guess those are the superiors to her. So it's interesting to read. I'm glad I am, but it's a little bit of a challenge on a couple of levels. The syntax, but also just like, oh, some of the things she's saying, and then I'm reading it out loud. Thank goodness even if I'm not privating it because it's not copyright, thank goodness this is something that I'm just doing on a channel off to the side, because this stuff is pretty gross. And I'm not going to stop every every other sentence and say this is wrong, but yeah, it's wrong. It is totally, completely wrong. I completely know that. I think it's valuable to actually look at people like this who probably aren't, who are probably very liberal for their time, and go, oh shit, that's what liberalism looked, and it looks like horrible white supremacist racist stuff, quite baldly and unashamedly said, because this is before people would actually start to think that, oh, maybe what I'm saying is racist, which is actually valuable to have that previous thing. So I've been doing that. I've been doing all my vocal exercises. So that's been going good. I just did the review of Jack the Bodiless. I'm gonna catch up in my uploading of videos, and I'll assess it for how I did vocally and whether it's interesting enough of a review to put up. I'm sure I'd piss off some libertarians, because Jack the Bodiless was a book where I looked at the reviews, and the reviews were, a lot of them were very positive for the book, who didn't seem to see any of the problems that I did. So maybe I'm imagining things. There could be that. Or it's a certain kind of streak of science fiction, which is right-wing libertarian, who don't see anything wrong about that, or actually endorse this. Or she was a very respected author in science fiction, much like Mary Henrietta Kingsley. You wonder how far off how she maybe wasn't particularly um, right wing, at least in science fiction when she did that. I think there's just like, I think of Heinlein, I think of various authors who were like old conservative authors in science fiction, and yeah, yeah, there was a reason why we had some very much backlash when people who weren't white and weren't right wing entered into the field and started taking up probably a more representative part of the space in the thing. I mean, just, you know, I don't know. Americans are also fucking weird too. So there's that. All right, this has kind of devolved into me just doing an after party for Jack the Bodiless, but it was good to get a review in. It was good to get a review in. I feel good about that, and I should definitely, that is my goal for going forward, is to just try and get at least one vocal video in a week, if not more, when you're off work. Though knowing me, being off work means I'll get less done. That's just the way it goes. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.